Vuyo is one of those people that was very passionate. He would SMS me while Morning Live is on to just make sure that he verifies the facts before he goes on air. And this is the kind of relationship we had with him. He would come here, and when he comes to you, you would know he's this person, a jolly person who always laughs, and you'll hear his laugh from a long distance.
People, when they experience success, they like to hoard it and they like to keep it to themselves. But Vuyo like to share. You know, Vuyo wanted to share his knowledge. Vuyo wanted to share his skills. He wanted to share everything that he'd learned with other people because he recognized the value of paying it forward. You know, that, I can only really empower others through sharing with them. He was a teacher, I believe, in as much as he said he was a bad teacher, I believe that his life actually ended up being one big classroom because he taught every day.
Colleagues of radio and television personality Vuyo Mbuli say the corridors of the SABC will never be the same again after his death.
At home, it didn't really sink in. But once I came to the office, it then sank in. That thought that that personality will not be seen again, it then sank in. That, we missed a legend. This is the guy who made television effortless.
If you look at the amount of sympathizers, there's a clear sense here that you are talking about a national icon, that if he actually stood for election, goodness, he'd probably win an election just on the basis of the incredible media support and public outcry over his passing away. And I'd like to think about this point, that famous Braveheart quote, which is every man shall die, but not every man shall live. And Vuyo, as we know, certainly has lived.
Just simple things in life matters. That's what he taught me. In so many ways, he was the most grateful person when you do something for him. He would make you feel important. So that for me left an indelible mark about who Vuyo was.
Whenever he stepped into a room, he would go, Tabi Singh, which is my Sotho name that hardly anyone ever uses. And after the first reaction of disbelief, the second thing I said was, no one will ever say that again. Tabi Singh. He was a lovely person who loved to make jokes, but on the other hand, very serious about life and issues. And when you sat down to talk, he'd really want to know, how do you feel about this issue? Why are you taking that stance? How will it affect and impact on other people? So that lovely balance.
While the cause of Mbuli's death has not yet been confirmed, it is believed he died from a heart attack. Ordinary South Africans have also felt the loss, saying they will miss watching and listening to the charismatic media personality.
Just the way he comes across was quite entertaining and quite, genuine. So yes, we would miss that.
Obviously, we will miss him. He actually became part of our morning rituals. Waking up, having tea and coffee with him. So yeah,
it won't be the same, obviously. We're gonna miss that picture there. We're gonna miss those jokes, that Vuyo, the interviews that he held. But there's nothing we can say.
The SABC will be holding a memorial service for Mbuli on Wednesday, and he will be laid to rest later in the week. Reinart, Toerien, Eyewitness News, Auckland Park.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.